Sheila Ali and I work for the Irma Freeman Center. Today we're going to talk about clothespin dolls. I have several different clothespins. These are all basically the same type. They have sort of feet. And then there's the more common kind with the anchor. So the first thing that you do when you make a clothespin doll is you make a face. So we're going to get started. First thing we're going to do is make a face. So let's start with a marker. I have 3 different colored markers. I can make eyebrows, eyelashes, a nose. So far, I'm just gonna put 2 dots for eyes and the mouth. There. Now, you can wait, but I like to choose the hair. There's many different things you can use for hair. You can use felt, fur. My favorite thing is to use yarn. You can use fur, yarn, any kind of string. But I find that yarn, any kind of, is satisfactory. So for me, I like the way this is coming together. That looks like hair to me. So I'm going to use this. So I'm just going to start out with some glue and some scissors. I'm going to cut it. And I can put it back that I don't need, although I might need string in a minute. I'm going to put glue on the top and the back of my head. If you have hot glue, you can use it. If you're using wet glue, you have to remember to let it dry. Putting hair can have a big effect on your doll. And you can always trim it later and change it. So now, here's a doll that's already made. She has a very elaborate dress, simple hair. And here's another one that has layers. So you really can make so many different kinds of dolls. And depending on the way you dress them, this one is actually sewn. You can see it has stitches on it. And she has what was a scarf. It's sort of coming off. See on the side. She has a scarf. I'm going to start by picking out a fabric. I like to use a fabric it's shiny. This is nice and shiny and has velvet on it. Here's a nice white satin. I'm going to cut a piece. It doesn't have to be even. In fact, it can be a lot of different shapes and still work. All you need to do is you need to wrap it around your doll. I'm going to take this top, tie it, pull it tightly, and then we're going to use this to cover the top part of the dress nice and tightly. Now I'm going to take this string and I'm going to pull it hard to do. Maybe if I push it down with my finger and hold it in place. Make sure I get the whole thing on 4. That's pretty close to what I wanted, but it's a little bit low. So I'm going to pull this little shirt down a little bit and pull it tighter until I get what I want. Let's see how it looks now. Sometimes you get a surprise and you like it. So, you know, it might end up changing. That's how it looks. It's not bad. It's not bad. So we're going to just pull it as tight as we can. There we go. Now, that's what we want. Now we can, before we put the hair back on, we can decide what else we want. Maybe we want to use more. No, let's use something different. Maybe we want to put on a little shawl, a little glam. She wants another little cape that's going to match her dress. Again, you have to figure out a way of holding it on. Or maybe we want to show what's underneath. So we could trim that too. And we could also try using some glue. So if we're using the glue, because we're going to be gluing the hair back on, it's going to stay eventually. And now we're ready to put the hair back on. And you sort of hold it in place. We have another little trick you can do. Just take a piece of tape. Take your tape and hold on to whatever it is you want to stay. That way, it'll glue in place and we can look at it later. Thank you for being a part of this session, and I hope that you enjoy making your own